I want you to take a moment and imagine this. You're waking up every day in a beautiful place, tropical place or mountain place, but with a great view from your window. You do your morning routine, you do your exercises, and then you get straight into your deep work session. No scrolling on TikTok, no scrolling on your phone first thing in the morning, having a crystal clear mind, thinking, working, and enjoying. After that, you run to your community 5 miles down the road, you meet like-minded people, you have a great time with your social friends, you enjoy, you do amazing stuff, you build yourself some memories with people that think like you and are like you. You practice new skills, you learn social skills, you learn a lot of new skills that are going to make you a rounded man, a proud man. Now, if that's the life you want, stick around with me and let me tell you something. In 2021, probably, it was the summer of 2021, I was like 16 years old, and there was this game, probably you all know it, Fortnite. So I used to play this game with my friends all the time. I used to stick in the home, play the game, and probably not do anything else productive in the day. Basically wasting time, wasting precious moments for some game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there was fun in those moments, of course, because anyway, I would have not played if it wasn't fun. But it was worth it? Probably no. At around the same time I started doing YouTube videos about that stuff, about the Fortnite games. It was really weird because I have never been consistent. I've been posting for 1 month, for 2 months, something like that straight, but after that everything stopped because I haven't saw the results. And frankly, the results probably knew at that time that don't come as easy as I wanted to, but still I gave up. I have not continued posting. I haven't been consistent at all. I slacked and I kept telling myself the same lie that I'm never gonna be a YouTuber. Probably I will never, but who knows, at least I should try. I should be consistent, I should give my best and not give up after the first month, the second month, after the first failure. Because when you optimize for the inputs, when you want to do the task, no matter the outcome, you're gonna still get better. You're gonna improve your skills, you're gonna become better, you're gonna learn and master your craft. And basically, if you become better at what you do, your results will be the same. Your results will be the ones that you wanted. But you need to focus on mastering the craft, and after you get the results. Now, I did not know that at that point. I was still focusing on the YouTube studio views, the likes, the comments, etc. And I was neglecting the other part, the part where I should have constantly given myself feedback on what I have done, the videos and everything. And that's where growth becomes reality, because you don't have to just show up and do the work. You have to show up, do the work, and improve, because that's the only way you can grow. But still, as I'm telling you, I haven't been consistent at all. I've done a couple of videos, some scheduling, some stuff. It was work, but it wasn't consistent, and it wasn't based on discipline. It was based on emotions. And when you base your work on emotions, you may work for a week and then have a break for a month because you don't feel like you want to do that. Now, around the same time, I've discovered a guy named Coach Mike on Instagram. And I saw this reel where he was basically showcasing his life as an entrepreneur. He was waking up at 2 a.m., doing his push-ups, doing his morning routine. And at 3 a.m. in the morning, he started working on his business that made him millions of dollars every month. And basically, he all done this type of activities. But the thing that amazed me the most was that it was repetitive mostly each day, And you might think being repetitive, it's a silly thing. I also had this mindset because, when stuff are repetitive, you don't have anything that's gonna surprise you because you're gonna know your every action, you're gonna know your next step. But the thing is, when you do like this, when you have routine set in place, you're gonna have more free time to do actually the stuff that's gonna be random, that's gonna be a surprise. Because when you don't live, because when you're not consistent, you're not having a plan for the day, you're not having routines, you're gonna start procrastinating. You're not gonna do those things, and then at the end of the day, when you should rest, you should go to sleep, you should enjoy, you should be social, you should do the fun thing, the random things. You're gonna have to work hard so you can finish your tasks and meet your deadlines. And that's the secret. Because when you have your limits, when you have your routines set in place, you're gonna leave space for other activities that you can have fun by doing them. So there's 3 things I applied after seeing this video a couple of years ago. Of course, when I say apply, it doesn't mean like I have been consistent with them at all since then. You know, it took me some years to get to a point where I'm consistent, I'm doing them on a daily basis, and it's really changed my life and improved. But at start, you may want to take it easier so you can really implement those habits and have some small wins, because small wins are the things that are going to make you progress in the long term, because you have to enjoy every small win, every moment, because you never know when you're going to get another. The most important thing that I did is to go to sleep and wake up at the same time. Now this may sound silly because it's like you have to sleep, let's say at 9 p.m. and you have to wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever it is. You're gonna have to basically go to sleep at the same time each night. This means skipping movies, skipping maybe social events, skipping maybe some parties, skipping reading a book more for an hour or something like that, skipping any activity. Now of course there may be some exceptions, but you don't want to do that a habit. The habit is to go to sleep at approximately the same time every night. Waking up is easy because you put an alarm in, that's it. But most importantly, going to sleep at the same time, because that's gonna create a habit on the long term. That's what is gonna make you, like, at some point you're gonna automatically go to sleep and wake up without any alarm, without anything, because your body is gonna know exactly what to do. The next thing I implemented was going to the gym and having exercises. So before I started going to the gym in starting of the 2023, I did like a couple of months I did home gym. So basically I had some water bottles, I bought some weights, but that was all. Like, I was doing exercises based on an app, and I did that like for 1-2 months, because my friend told me that before going to the gym I should prepare, I should do some stuff. But I mean, it helped, but after that I understand that you can just go to the gym without preparing like too much, because you're gonna start having progress there anyway. And the third thing that I really understood after watching this video is that I had to have a routine if I wanted to be somewhere near that guy. That guy was making like $1 million a month with his, I think, Instagram business, something like that, coaching. And he was able to get there just because he was consistent, he was repetitive, and he was constant, right? And if you stay to analyze, and if you read books about successful people, which I have done after that, watching that video, I stood and analyzed some other creators, some other business people that really inspire me. You're gonna see this pattern that most of them, of course there are some exceptions, but most of them have this routine set in stone, have some habits that they do that are unique to them in some ways. And another thing that I really understood is that when you want a different life from what the normal society wants for you, you really have to do the actions that other people are not doing it. You have to do the actions that successful people do. You have to do the action that people that you want to become like, they do that. So this is very important. When you're judged or when you're not sure about your actions, put yourself in this perspective and think twice. Now, if you watch this video till here, I'm very grateful for that. But that's not enough. I'm gonna give you an action step that you need to do after this video. Because if you just watch the videos and you don't implement this action step, you're wasting your time. Now, the action step is pretty simple, and I made it like this because I want each one of you to apply it. You need to create yourself a sleep schedule. So starting from today, you need to select a time at which you go to sleep and a time at which you wake up. Now it's gonna be very hard to start with, but I need you to promise me that you're at least going to try. You're gonna do your best, and after a week, after 2 weeks, after your month, this is going to be very easy. Your body is going to automate this whole process and you won't feel any constraint. Now, as always, I'm making this video for you guys, but I'm also making them as a reminder for me. So we're on the same path. What matters is not give up. And remember this, as long as you don't give up, you're a winner.